Hey everyone, Joe Tucker from Property Principles. We buy investment grade properties for everyday Aussies. And I always like to do a little post when we get a fantastic stellar deal going, something like this, right? 4% yield, 65%, $65,000 under market value, those type of things, right? It's super helpful, super useful for people to see the stuff that we're actually doing and the results that we're getting for our clients. But this weekend was awesome. It was so much fun. We secured an amazing deal before it went to auction. And I just wanted to show you the difference between what happens if you use a buyer's agent and if you don't use a buyer's agent. So you're in for a bit of a treat. So grab some popcorn and get ready for it. So this is a comparison between two separate properties. Please move out of the way, please, Michael. Thank you, mate. These properties are in the exact same location. Now, they are both in streets that we deemed investment grade, and they're both worthy of investment. We would purchase both of these properties. Now, one got a big fat X because it sold for $753,000 at an auction. Now, we don't really like going to auction because you get emotional bidders, and that's exactly what happened. We got outbid. Anyone who says that they're a expert at auctions and they win every single auction, you want to win at auction, just be the last one with your hands sitting in the air. So we don't do that. We only buy up to our maximum price. Anyway, look, to give you a bit more context about how many days apart these properties are, 4 days. This property sold at auction on Tuesday. We purchased this property on Friday night. So it's only 4 days difference. It's not like the market has moved or drastically shifted. It's actually going up. But we were able to secure this property under market value for sure. So this property here is currently at 3.7% yield. The property that we purchased, 4.2% yield. Here it is. Here's the two properties. Very much exactly the same. So let's go through it. Option one, property one. This is the one we didn't purchase. We unfortunately missed out. It is 616 meters square, 4 bed, 2 bath, 3 cars. It would get around $500 to $550 a week, and it was purchased for $753,000. Now, because it was purchased at $753,000, we know that is under the hammer. That's what it was. Now, factoring in our second property, which is the one that we secured, this property is pretty much identical to the one just above. So 616 meters square. This one here, 605 meters square. Couple of meters difference, right? 4 bed, 2 bath, 2 car, exactly the same. Rental position, $500 to $550 as well. We purchased this for $670,000. Actually, it was $670,700. The girls didn't update it correctly. So $670,700. And the current market value, if it's exactly the same as this property, is $753,000. So we got instant equity uplift of over $80,000 for one of our clients. And you're probably like, yeah, good point, Joe. Yeah, you show us one photo. That's absolutely fine. No, let's have a look through. And I said, we almost bought this property. It was just that we got outbidded at the auction. Rule one, don't go to auction. It's just much easier. Let's have a look at these living rooms. Are they comparable? This is the one we purchased. This is the one we didn't purchase. Yeah, okay. This one actually looks a little bit nicer, I think. I like the polished floorboards. Let's check out the kitchen. Okay, so this is not a stone benchtop. It is just a laminate benchtop. So, yep, looks good. Standard appliances in ours. And the bathroom as well. Nothing special about either of these bathrooms. So we're buying everyday properties for everyday people. And that's exactly what these two properties are. However, the biggest difference here is that we secured this one for $670,700 over the weekend. And I guess to give you the story is this property came online on Thursday. I called the agent straight away. I have a bit of a relationship with him as well, so he kind of knows who we are, what we do, what we buy. And I said, hey, look, we actually want to buy this property. We need to secure it. But unfortunately, we are under contract in another property. So that's what I said to him. I said, look, we've got a property already secured, and we've only got 1 day left of our cooling off period. So we have to get this property secured. So I put a lot of pressure on the agent to sell this property to us. And obviously, negotiated with him, worked it down. He wasn't very familiar with the area. He wasn't a local agent to that area. He works in other areas. And anyway, long story short, we saved our client $80,000, which is a massive chunk of change, and it was an awesome time. So Friday evening, 9 p.m., finally got the signed contracts together. So I just want to highlight the teamwork and the effort that here at Property Principles and the results that we got. Here's the team. Myself, well, it's actually, there's a lot more behind us from an admin perspective as well. But look, if you are interested in getting similar results, this is what we do day in and day out. If you put a part-time effort into property investing, you're going to get a part-time result. So maybe if I just move my little head over here, there you go. That's me there. So some of the things that we have for our business is we will only ever buy properties that we want in our own portfolio. So we have a couple of promises. We'll have boots on the ground. So every place that we are buying in, we have been to. I've personally walked the streets of these areas to identify what is a hot spot and what is a not spot. The third is we research every single location in Australia. There's over 15,000 suburbs. We use the data to identify those core suburbs that we should be looking in, and then we go to those suburbs and confirm what we originally thought for the properties. And then also we will save hundreds of hours and many of dollars. That's a promise, but that's just what we do day in and day out. So if anyone wants to get some similar results to this absolutely stellar deal, jump on the little, I'm sure I'm going to put a link below, so jump onto that. Reach out with any questions, any comments. This property was purchased in Adelaide, South Australia, one of the hottest markets there is in right now. Vacancy rates are absolutely incredibly tight. We had 40 applications on one of these properties, and only one person can get that, only one group. So thank you very much for taking the time. Have a great day, and we'll catch you next time. Bye.